Hey everybody, welcome to the 2016 Washington, D.C. Auto Show. And we're here at the Walter T. Washington Convention Center in downtown Washington, D.C. for the show. Now actually, I'm going to share with you, we've actually just been through the show. And it's absolute pandemonium. The reason largely is because a week ago when this show was supposed to start, we had the worst snowstorm in history here, in recorded history anyway, here in the Washington, D.C. area. The show was closed for several days, the roads were closed, the city was closed, the government was closed. So the show now is in its last couple of days. We finally managed to get down here to take some footage, and it is packed. So what we are doing this year is I took a lot of stills, which we're going to show you here in just a little bit. We've got a little bit of footage from the Jeep exhibit and some of those things that I'm going to try to share with you. But largely it's going to be shots that we were able to get with nobody in, because a lot of times it's just packed and it makes it impossible for us to be able to give you a good view of what's happening. There's so many people here. So it'll be a little different this year, but I hope you still enjoy it. So come along inside for the 2016 Washington, D.C. Auto Show.
out this fall. You're going to be able to get this vehicle at $30,000 after federal incentives. Now, that is very exciting, but also the look of this car is wonderful. It's athletic, it's sculpted. The inside is very minimalistic, allowing you to fit up to 5 people into this vehicle easily. Including those floorboards are completely flat all the way across, which makes for easy entry and exit. And that is thanks to the battery that is encased into the chassis of this vehicle. The vehicle is powered by a 288 lithium-ion battery. Now that'll be on the chassis of the vehicle, giving you 0 to 60 in just 7 seconds and keeping you going with 200 horsepower. And what's important for all electric vehicles, 266 pound-foot of torque. Those are just some of your performance values. Now that means that you will be outperforming most gas models of its size out there today. Now, besides comfortability, we also made sure that back seat could fold down completely. That way you get lots of cargo space in there as well. But technology we know is very important. So if you look right here in the center stack, you'll see a 10.2-inch MyLink system. That's a touchscreen that's going to bring you things like Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, bringing all of your compatible apps right there to your fingertips and your voice control. Helping you drive this car eco-friendly are a lot of widgets inside of that as well, which are going to help get you to charging stations and driving in an eco-friendly manner. Now, this vehicle will take you over 200 miles, like I said, but we want to make sure that you're getting there and charging with no problem at all. So with a 240 volt, you can get about 25 miles worth of charge in just 1 hour. Or if you're using a fast charging station, this vehicle is completely compatible. You'll be able to charge in just 30 minutes to get 90 miles worth of charge in this vehicle. Or if you stay there for a little over an hour, you'll have a full charge, ready to go over 200 miles yet again. Now, safety, of course, is very important too. We made this vehicle out of 95% steel. We give you a 360-degree view all the way around your car, so that way you have a bird's eye view of what's going on. Whether it's changing lanes or parking, this vehicle can help you with that. It can even brake for you if it sees a pedestrian and you haven't reacted in time. Everything is new with the Bolt. We're excited to bring it to you. It's coming out this fall. Please come on over and ask me any questions you may have. My name is Kelly, but we have product specialists across the floor to tell you about our entire lineup. And we're so happy you came to visit us here today. We hope you're finding new roads here at Chevrolet.
Wow, a new pickup. Yay. Send money. Lots of it.
So we have here a 1915 Ford Model T. Now the reason this is here at the Washington Auto Show this year is because it's the 100th anniversary of a famous road trip across America. It took place in 1915 when Edsel Ford drove a very similar Model T Ford from Detroit to San Francisco. And it's become kind of a part of automotive history here in the United States. You can see a lot of people very interested in this old vehicle. These were pretty common, actually, still when I was a young fellow. I hate to admit that. You'd still see ones that had been refurbished, restored, and were well maintained. You occasionally still see them to this day at some car shows across America. This particular one, again, is part of the centennial celebration and belongs to the Road Historic Vehicle Association. I'm sorry, folks, at historicvehicle.org. So I'll put that down in the comments below. We've got a nice display here. Now, I'm sorry about, it's kind of pandemonium here at the auto show this year. We had the big snowstorm here in the greater Washington, D.C. area at the beginning of the show. People couldn't get, the show was closed. So a lot of people now trying to get to the show before it closes. We're in the last couple of days of the show here in Washington. So hopefully I'm going to be able to at least put some stills up here and put together something for you that you can see, kind of a sampling of the 2016 auto show here in Washington, D.C. So I'd like to thank you for joining us here on The Real United States. If you haven't already, we encourage you to pick subscribe and come along for the adventure. If you got questions or comments, leave them in the comments section below. I love hearing from all of you. I try to get back to everybody I can. And as always, thank you for watching.